Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Learn to ask questions. It's always better to ask questions than make an assumption. Have the courage to ask questions until you're as clear as you can be. Once you hear the answer to the question, you won't have to make the assumption because you will know the truth. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 3, NASDAQ down there, 8, S&P's off 3.5. Gold contract up $6.90, trading at $1,611 an ounce. Silver up 16 cents at $28.89 an ounce. Platinum down 20 bucks at $1,558 an ounce. Copper off 3 pennies at $3.39 a pound. Copper's going down to $3, folks. That broke that swing point yesterday big time. Oil down $1.57, trading out at $92.17 a barrel. Bonds up 27 ticks at 143.18. King dollar up 231 ticks at 83.13. That first price projection out there, we're getting close, folks. We're at 84.25. That's where it wants to go. And if you have volume at 84.25, what I'd actually like to see is this. At the 84.25, you'd like to basically stop before that level, build some cause, because you break the 84.25 level, you're going to end up going to 89 on that King dollar. Euro down 60 ticks, trading out at 128.96. Yen off 15 at 95.07. My phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. Volatility in spades, no doubt. Cash S&P, you get to a low out here of 1538. High was 1557. You closed at 1548. Expansion of volume, we did 730 million versus the 600. You got a lower price coming in. We're going to be right back down to that level. Volatility in spades out here. We'll talk about that in a second. Dow Industrials, flat market, up $3. Bottom line, what the Dow did, though, is get under yesterday's low, had higher volume. You're going to be right back down there. NASDAQ Composite. What we did with the Composite is this. Composite also had an expansion of volume. Composite got to a price point today of 32.05. You closed at 32.29. We did, let's just see this. The benchmark here. This is what the benchmark is to get into the lower range, folks. The benchmark is 32.13. So we got into it yesterday, rejected it. Got into it today, rejected it. Today, you're in expansion of volume. That says you're going to be right back down there. Gold contract. We take a look at the gold contract. What we did with the gold out here, folks, is this. We got to a price point of 16.15 high, closed at 16.11, did 153,000 contracts. Now, gold has had the price spread. It's going to need more juice to get over this downdraft first off, that it's been in, but it needs a lot more contracts. We're talking about it's got to push up about another 75 to 100,000 contracts to be real coming out of this level. We go over to the bond market. We take a look at bonds. What we have with bonds is this. Bonds are building big-time strength to get a lot higher. Bonds today did 465,000 contracts, had the price spread, all of the above. Yesterday what we did is that we did 440,000. Today 465. Bond market right now is at 143.19. That's making the run for this 144.26. King dollar, euro is getting crushed out here today. What you have with King dollar is this. King dollar right now, she did 32,000 contracts. Now what she's doing, and this is where it gets pretty intense, she is building cause to go after that swing point, the higher swing point. That higher swing point that we hit last Thursday was a price point of 84.25. Now, we had 49,000 contracts up there. She's hanging right underneath it with 32. That's how you build cause, folks. You don't go after the swing point. What you do is you build energy right underneath that swing point, and that's exactly what King Dollar is doing out here. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. What you'll see intraday is this, folks. If you're around intraday, it was as good as it gets. What I mean by that is that you had at about, let's see here, let me pull this up. You had, whether it's Draghi, the bottom line is that the Europeans are basically trying to get our markets off the bottom so their markets will respond. What you had is this is that intraday, if we take a look at the SPY, you were down to a price point of 153. That was at, 1:30, 2 o'clock. They come out and they said, hey, listen, the exact thing, the European, they actually said nothing, but the market bounced on it because the market's going to be jittery big time. But this is how large downdrafts work, folks. What you had is that the Cyprus lawmakers, they're rejecting the levy that's on bank deposits. The European Union come out and says they'll give liquidity as their rules pertain to. Bottom line, folks, it's not going to matter. The whole downdraft has already started, and you're going to see high volatility, lower prices right across the board. Let's go take a look at the some of the. Oh, I know, Oxy. You know, we get a couple ABC structures on the way down, big time too. Occidental down 232 today, blew this B point away with volume. A point out here is 88. Your B point is 80. So it's an 8-point ABC structure on the way down. Get you to another 76. You're at 80.18 right now. We took the swing point out today with 8 million shares, and check this out. Versus, 6.3 million. I mean, this is a nasty one. There's no two ways about it. We go over and we take a look at let's go ExxonMobil. We go look at ExxonMobil. What you're going to see with ExxonMobil. Not that bad. Not that bad. Not like Oxy, I can tell you that. Goldman Sachs is, though. Goldman Sachs is going to be in for a beating here. Goldman Sachs come down $3. We did 4 million shares. She's going after the swing point, the lowest swing point, which is 2 points lower at 146.71. It's 5.6 million shares there. That's what you have at that swing low. So how we come into that swing low is going to talk, walk, and squawk. We actually go over to the oil contract, which is the CLJ3. We take a look at that contract. What you have is this. She backed down today, backed down with some good juice behind her. It looks to me like oil is going to be in a large ABC structure on the way down. Your 8-point on this is $98 on this contract. Your B is 89, so you get $9. Your C is 94, so that sets up an $85 A to B equals C to D. And the last swing point out here in this consolidation was 86. That's on this contract. If we actually do a continuous contract and take a look at the continuous contract in oil, it's basically $84. That's what she's running to. And I suspect that's exactly what we're going to get. Some of the large caps out here, this is what we have. You had Honeywell up 14 cents. Big Blue was up 23. Marvell was flat. You had Caterpillar off $1.09. Oxy was the big mover out here. Let's go to Scott in San Francisco. Hey, Scott, what's going on?
Hey, Tom.
How you doing, man?
It was good to see you in the flesh,
Oh, good. I appreciate you coming out there, man.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. That's a great day, man. That was really nice. Hope you come back.
We'll definitely come back, man. What are we going to look at?
Looking at NAT, Nordic American.
Nordic American. It's a shipping company. They own and charter Sumax tankers for the oil transportation. The low is, let's see, ships are all active in the spot. Okay, so this is interesting. So Nordic American, folks, is evidently active in the spot freight market, which is a total difference because spot, as long as it's busy, gets a higher rate than contract rate. Low is $8.15 for the year. The high, $16. It pays a 6.4% dividend. Okay, so do you own this right now? Are you looking to buy it?
I own some calls.
Okay. And what struck price and when? What month?
May 10s.
May 10s. Oh, man, what a trip. Okay. That's a problem. Because, okay, so this is what they did, folks. It goes to 1027. Now, the reason I say it's a problem, Scott, is that, in 3 days, they went from, $8.90 to $10, exactly. And, that's a long move, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I understand.
Yeah. So what you'll have is that, I guess we're only in March. Okay, so you get some time. You get some time for let this pull back a little and then make a run for it again. The way this is set up right now, it does want to pull back. You just stay there and we'll go over Sony as soon as we come back. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. We'll be coming right back. We had the Dow finish up 3. NASDAQ down 8. S&P's off 4.5. We're going to be right back.